Okay, now we're drawing the graph for example 12.2.5. Okay, you can see on the right hand side, it is compulsory for you to write down the scale, okay, so that the marker will know that what scale are you using and whether when the person is checking your scale, whether you're following the question. Okay, so here x-axis, we write down 2 cm will represent 1 unit, and for y-axis 1 cm to represent 1 unit. Okay, you may be wondering, what do they mean by 2 cm? Okay, so let's look at just one box here. You can see this is actually a huge box, okay, and this box consists of 10 little small squares. Okay, so we try to look at these dark lines, these two dark lines, and we take a ruler and measure. You can see that from here to here, can you see these 10 small little squares actually they will actually form up to 2 cm. So this entire thing, 2 cm for x-axis, right? You see, x-axis 2 cm will represent 1 unit. That means 2 cm of this big square will represent 1 unit. And for y-axis, they say 1 cm, 1 unit. Y-axis, it will be the vertical part. So if you come back here, so you know that it's only about half of the big square, okay? That's 1 cm. So 1 cm will represent 1 unit. Okay, so this is for the scale. Okay, now moving on, we need to draw our x-axis and y-axis. If you look at the whole entire graph paper, okay, you will have to plan where do you draw the x-axis and y-axis such that they meet at the point 0. Okay, so this is a very crucial step, initial step or rather. Then we have to bring in this inequality that we have found just now. Okay, so you have x is between -2 and 4. That means if anywhere on the paper, okay, on this graph paper, okay, I have to assume, for example, if I were to put 0 here, okay, then I have to count. This is -1, -2. And then here will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Will the graph look nice? It will actually be a bit shifted to the right hand side of it. You can see from my fingers. Okay, these two are the endpoints. Okay, so what you can do is to make it look better, you can shift this entire thing one square to the left. Okay, so that you can see you have 2 spare squares at the side. Then this graph will be very centralized. Okay, just double check. So if my 0 is here, I have -1, -2. Okay, and then here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think it looks good. So in this case, this is my 0 for my x-axis. Now I need to find out for my y-axis, where do I do it? Actually, now that I found my 0, right, I can draw my y-axis first. Okay, just draw a very nice straight line down. Okay, now and here, the next step I need to do is to find out what's my 0 for my y-axis. Okay, so because of the inequality that says that y, the smallest value of y is actually -3, biggest is 9. So I will just randomly put, and take note, the scale is actually 1 cm is to 1 unit. Let's say I put it here as my 0 point. Okay, if that's my 0 point, this is negative, okay, this is, let's say this is 0, then this is -1, -2, -3, somewhere here. Okay, and then I need to go up to count for 9. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, looks not bad, but it's a bit low. So I'm going to shift it up higher. Okay, now I check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have around 5 cm left on top. -1, -2, -3. Okay. Think somewhere here. I will go for the middle part here. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this will be my what do you call that? X-axis. I tend to like to use the transparent side of the ruler so that I can see where my line is. And here is the part where you have to be very precise and be very careful of where you draw it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you, when you're drawing the x-axis and y-axis, you are only allowed to use pencil and not pen. Okay, the reason why I'm using pen here is because I'm a bit worried that you can't see my lines very clearly. Okay, now that I have my x-axis and y-axis, very important thing next is to label my axis. So on top, this vertical line is called my y-axis. I have to put a letter y here. Okay, and on the right, for the horizontal line, this is my x-axis. Remember your arrow, okay, for the two axes. Okay, you need to write arrow to explain that hey, it is going on and on. Okay, so this is my x-axis. Okay, and here next step we can go on to plot already. Oh, I forgot also, you have to write down your origin, which is 0. Okay, then that's when you can start plotting, putting your points down and connecting the points to form a straight line. Okay, so over here we have from the table of values, you have the first one where x is -2, 9. Okay, second one -1, 7, and so on and so forth. So we got to plot that.